A federal judge had the receipts when accusing ICE of violating court orders this week, and I want to give you a quick rundown of just one of the 74 cases he cited. I'm Kent Erdahl with KARE 11. This all caught my attention when a school teacher in South St. Paul started an online fundraiser for a 19-year-old former student named Oscar. And after looking at the court records, here's what we found. Oscar came to Minnesota from Guatemala in 2021 seeking asylum. Not only did he keep up with that legal process, we're told he graduated high school with straight A's and was working with a valid permit. But on his way to work on January 10th, his immigration attorney says he was unlawfully detained by ICE. Now, the very next day, his attorney was filing an emergency habeas corpus petition to try to get him immediately released from the Whipple Federal Building in St. Paul. But they soon learned that he was already on his way to an ICE facility in El Paso, Texas. Now, it took 4 days before that petition got sorted out, and a judge did order Oscar released on January 15th. But that didn't happen. 4 days later, ICE finally told the court that Oscar was scheduled to fly from El Paso back to Minneapolis on the 20th, which would have meant that he was detained for 10 days after his arrest. But again, that didn't happen. Instead, Oscar was transferred to a third ICE facility in Albuquerque, New Mexico. And it took another 9 days before they could sort everything out through some hearings, get him back to El Paso, and then finally back to Minnesota, a full 19 days after he was first detained. U.S. Attorney Daniel Rosen ended up apologizing to the court, to Oscar and his attorney for a series of issues that led to that massive delay. But the apology doesn't change the fact that court orders apparently weren't followed in this and more than 70 other cases. It's why Judge Patrick Schultz wrote in his order, quote, "This list should give pause to anyone, no matter his or her political beliefs, who cares about the rule of law. ICE has likely violated more court orders in January 2026 than some federal agencies have violated in their entire existence." I'm Kent Erdahl. Follow for more news.